Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Awesome Cook. I'm Jake Sikora, and on this week's episode, I am going to do something that's going to be special for the holidays, and it can be used as a side dish or it can be as a main dish. And also from here on out, I will be doing points based on the new freestyle program at Weight Watchers. And I will update my previous videos. However, I'm not going to be saying it in the video. It's just going to be in the description down below. However, going from that, this dish is also going to celebrate the new freestyle program, which I'm super excited about. So this is a spice sweet potato and carrot dish, and it's going to serve 8 people for 4 smart points. So let's get started. Okay, so here are the ingredients we'll need for this recipe. It looks like a lot, but it's really not. So of course you're going to need some sweet potatoes. You're going to need about 3 cups of sweet potatoes. We're going to use some carrots, about half of these baby carrots. You're going to need some canola oil, non-stick cooking spray, an onion, a can of garbanzo beans, a can of diced tomatoes. This is no flavor tomatoes and there's no salt added. We're going to add some mushrooms and then your spices. That's why it's spiced sweet potatoes, so there's going to be a lot of spices that you're going to dump in. We're going to use some garlic, curry powder, paprika, thyme, rosemary, nutmeg, and some salt and pepper. So let's get started preparing this. So I already preheated, this is an electric skillet. I preheated this to 350, and you can use a regular iron skillet, a regular frying pan. You're gonna first spray it with the non-stick cooking spray and get these onions nice and brown. You want to caramelize these onions. One of my favorite things to caramelize is onions and garlic. It's the smell. It's freaking amazing. And it won't take long. It'll only take few minutes. Okay, so I browned those onions and I set them aside here in this bowl. So I put 2 tablespoons of canola oil in the pan, and I'm going to put the sweet potatoes, and the carrots. So that's about 3 cups of sweet potatoes. And now I'm going to use half the bag of carrots. And I'm going to use a teaspoon of garlic. That's all we're adding right now. So I'm going to let this cook down for a few minutes. And I'm going to put the lid on, the lid for this, and I'll just continually toss it and let these caramelize in here. And I'll be coming back when these are done. Okay, so I'm back. It's been about 10 minutes and they're pretty caramelized. I'm going to bring it up closer so you can see what it's supposed to look like. And so the next thing we're going to do, we're going to bring back the onions that we reserved on the side. Put those in there. And we're going to add a can of diced tomatoes, drained. Can of mushrooms, drained. And then we're going to add most of our spices. The only spice we're going to hold off is the thyme. So we're going to use a teaspoon of curry powder, a teaspoon of paprika, and we're going to use about 1/4 of rosemary. And then 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. And then last but not least, salt and pepper to taste. And then we're going to stir this together. Oh my gosh, your kitchen's going to be smelling amazing with all these spices together. I think that's what gives it that holiday smell. It's just all those spices blending together. This is a real nice comfort food and healthy comfort food during this winter season. Okay. I'm going to let this cook down, and just like the last time, so the last time we caramelized the carrots and potatoes for 10 minutes, we're going to do this for another 15 minutes, and you can keep it covered during this time, and I'll come back after that period. Okay, so I'm back. I took the potatoes and everything out in this bowl. There's a reason why we did this. I sprayed the pan with non-cooking spray, and I'm going to add the can of drained garbanzo beans. I'm going to add another teaspoon of garlic. And then we're going to add the thyme. That's the last spice we haven't added. I'm going to use 1.5 teaspoons. And just a little salt and pepper to taste. And we're going to just let these toast up, these garbanzo beans toast up for 5 minutes. Because if we had everything in there in this one pan, we wouldn't have a chance to get these crisp up. And if you're using separate pans, if you don't want to mess with dumping, you can get another pan and doing this. I'm just saving on having to clean another pan. So I'm going to come back after 5 minutes, and then we're going to finish up with this recipe. So it's been 5 minutes, so these have been nicely toasted. I'm just going to bring it up here. Hopefully you guys can see a little bit that there's going to be a little bit tinge to them. We're going to dump the potatoes back in. So like I said, you want those garbanzo beans to be nice and toasted, so when you mix all this together, it's going to be amazing. And it already looks amazing. I mean, this is a substantial dish, and definitely can be used as a main dish. You know, a little bit of flatbread with it, or even, you know, now that chicken breasts are 0 points, or fish, you can have something like that, and it would be amazing with that. So we're going to toss this together for another 5 minutes, and then I will test it out. Okay, so it is ready, and it is ready to serve. So let me try this. Woo, I'm losing the garbanzo beans. Oh yeah, this is amazing burst of flavor. It's totally awesome. I'm super glad that I can have garbanzo beans on this new freestyle plan. I didn't really want to waste the points before. Now they're 0 points itself. But this dish is only 4 smart points, and remember, it serves 8 people, so you get a lot out of this. And I hope you enjoy this. Leave comments, hit that red subscribe button, and follow me on Weight Watchers Connect at JASikora1981. That's JASIKORA 1981. Until next Monday, stay awesome, guys.